mommies and women all around the world, it's not really fair what you've done there when Beyonce came out and said that she's really proud of her FUPA. Okay, that's actually funny, but yeah, all of you started tweeting up and posting on your social media. Okay, if she's fine with that, then why should I bother and all that? Well, you actually took that out of the context, yeah? So it's not really fair for her or for you either, is it? Because what she was actually said into that interview was that she's alright with her FUPA for now, because she's aware that as soon as she wants her six-pack back, yeah, she will gonna sweat it all out.
This channel must never be considered a substitute for advice provided by a doctor.
FUPA. What actually is that? For some reason, it just makes me laugh. Well, this abbreviation, I found out recently, that stands for fatty upper pubic area. FUPA or FUPA. Something like that, okay? Now, can we work out that area? Is there any specific workout we can do to improve that area? Before going into the practical bit, let's establish a few things. First of all, if you are a few weeks postpartum, mainly if you've had a C-section, it's totally normal to have a FUPA, because not even your uterus didn't come to its normal shape. So this will gonna take a while. Secondly, just because you're gonna be doing these exercises that I'm gonna be showing to you, yeah, doesn't mean if you're not doing anything else but these exercises, you're gonna have great results. No. First of all, you have to trim down the body fat percentage all over your body. You need to tone up, you need to work out, you need a good diet for it as well. Also, do not blame your genetics. Please do not do that. Okay, genetics can play a role to a certain point. For instance, let's take the somatic types, yeah? So if you're an endomorph, who is more likely to put on the fat and not too much of the muscle, so is developing not as quick as the fat, yeah? Doesn't mean if you are having a great training program and a great diet, nutritious plan, yeah, and you're following this onto the long term, you cannot beat the genetics. You definitely can work those out. Same with the ectomorph. So if you are very slim, your metabolism is a great one and your burn rate is very high, which means that you don't put fat on, but you're not increasing your muscle mass either too quick. The same, with the right training program, with the right diet plan, you definitely can beat up your genetics. But again, it takes consistency. So, now that we've got all these things sorted out, let's go for the 3 exercises that I'm gonna be presenting you. We're gonna go first of all for some donkey kickbacks, which will gonna activate the lower part of your abs. Breathe in, and as you breathe out, you want to squeeze your knees towards your chest, yeah? If this feels too much for you, you can always go for the mountain climbers, which is an easier version, since it's one by one. If you're going for the mountain climbers, go for at least 30 onto each side, 4 to 5 sets. Next one, we're gonna come onto our elbows, and we want to scissors our legs. Breathe in, breathe out. You want to squeeze and to work your inner thigh as well as your abs. If this feels too much for you, lay on your back. You can totally lay on your back, yeah, and work out just the inner thigh, the adductors. Let's go for at least 100 of these, at least 5 times. And definitely we have to work out our obliques as well, yeah, to turn up this area, so we're gonna help us to get a nice V shape. From here, we want to squeeze as much as we can, nice and controlled down. 2, 3, squeeze, 2, 3, squeeze, 2, 3. Make sure you're going for at least 20 of these onto each side, and also make sure you are not touching with your elbow, yeah? Can you see that? Can you see my whole arm? So your body is just like a semi-luna, like half moon, and the only spots that are touching the ground are your glutes and 2 or 3 fingers, fingertips actually. So how did you feel these exercises for your lovely, not so lovely FUPA? Make sure you are incorporating these exercises after your workout routine. Also make sure the next video you're watching is this one, because you only need this mat for the next 9 minutes.